Okay, hey everybody, we're back. All right, so we just did the Who Do You Know section on the customer profile card. So before we turn the page, up at the top of the page where you wrote down your foundation color, I want you to put a slash and then put MP for mineral powder, and you'll tell me your liquid color and then I'll tell you your mineral powder color. So Elizabeth, you are in
4.
Ivory 4, so you're going to be a MP for mineral powder, Ivory 2.
You want me to put IV?
Yes, put Ivy and then a 2. And then
Beige 6.
you're a beige 6, so you're going to be an MP beige 2. Okay, cool. Because I am going to let you try our mineral powder in just a minute. Okay, all right, so turn the paper over. Now remember, in the very beginning, I shared that the hope is when you leave today, you fall into one of 3 categories. Now we're going to talk about of course we already did that. So now we're going to talk about the Mary Kay opportunity. So we're looking at this side of the page. I'll be the first to say that everybody doesn't need to do Mary Kay. You know, it's not for everybody, and I completely get that. However, I never know who might be looking for something, whether a little or a lot. You know, I have some girls that sign up just because they want to get their own products at a great discount and want to take care of just their circle, their family, their friends themselves, you know, that small thing. Then I have other girls that sign up because they just want a little side hustle. They want a little, you know, an extra $100, $250 a week, so they can pay off an extra bill or put some money away for a nice vacation to Europe or whatever. Just a little side hustle thing. And then I have other girls that join Mary Kay because they want like everything. They want it all. They want a pink car, they want trips around the world that Mary Kay pays for, that kind of thing. So at the same time, though I don't realize who may or may not want something, I just feel like women are smart. And if I give women good information, they can make a decision about whether or not there's a benefit for them or not. If there is, they'll do it. And if not, they can be a great customer or continue using whatever brand they like. And either way, it's all good. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to explain this information and then just get some feedback from you. So we'll go down the marketing column and then I'll ask you which 3 impress you the most, and then we'll talk about the money, and I'll ask you which 3, and then I'll answer any questions that you have. So be thinking of some questions, because I know the teacher in you're like going, yeah. As you ask me questions, it's actually good training for a consultant that's in the room watching, but also for the girls that are watching on the video. Okay, so I have cute little pictures because I'm very visuals. All right, so going down the marketing column, the first one is that Mary Kay is rated #1 in skincare in the country. We already talked about that, but basically for what that means for a consultant is it's not about being a salesperson, it's just let people try the product. If a woman tries something and she likes it, she'll buy it. If she doesn't like it, she doesn't need to, and it's completely okay. Just let people try the products, okay? Number 2 is the money. We have more women in Mary Kay that make more than $100,000 a year, more so than any other company in America. Out of all the millionaires in the country, only 2% are women, and out of that 2%, 70% are in Mary Kay. Earning potential is crazy, okay? And just a quick fast fun fact. Several years ago, when the country was going through the recession and the depression years, the government actually did some research to find out what companies have no drop to the bottom line. There are 3: alcohol, tobacco, and cosmetics. And even though 2 of them were a bit destructive, they're all considered feel-good products, and they're all consumable. So if money gets tight, if you're used to drinking, smoking, and wearing mascara, you're not going to stop. You'll stop going out to eat. You might not buy big ticket items, but you're not going to quit doing those things. Okay? So it's very lucrative business being in skincare. So the no quotas, no territories, basically what that means is you are never working under pressure. There's no quota that you have to meet. You can order 1 time a year and stay in the company. So, and then there's no territories. So if you have friends and family that live in California, you can sell across the country, which you have family that lives out of state. Where's your family?
Upstate New York.
Okay, that's right. So, you know, you could sell to your family in New York. We're not restricted with state lines or regions. Okay, the next ones, the principles and priorities, we work by the golden rule. So if you decide to do this, I'm going to do everything I can to help you succeed. You cannot outgive God. When you give, it comes back around. And then the company's priorities we talked about earlier are God first, family second, and career third. It's what Mary Kay built this company on, and I truly believe that that is why it's a multi-billion-dollar debt-free company today. So, the next one is the flexibility. You are the boss. Nobody tells you when to go to work. You do it when you want to. You set your schedule. You do what you want to do when you want to do it, because you have total flexibility. The next one is the recognition and advancement. Have a lot of fun with this one. We praise women to success. As you work your business, we celebrate you every step of the way. We have a lot of fun with that. That's actually the number 2 reason that women join Mary Kay. They want to be celebrated and appreciated for doing a good job. Okay? The next one, if you're thinking, this is sounding pretty good, but what would it cost me? It's a $100 investment. That's the cost of the starter kit. In the kit, you're getting about $400 worth of retail size products. And though it's not a life-threatening decision, it can be life-changing. I've just always compared it to a trip to Walmart or Target, because I can go there and blow $100 in 15 minutes, and it's never changed my life. But I spent $100 on a starter kit 15 years ago that did. So it's an investment and an opportunity. And then the last one is that there's a 90% buyback guarantee. When you start, you have an opportunity to purchase inventory. It means you have product on your shelf and you can service your customers immediately. If you choose to do that, you have a year to try the business and see if you're having fun, because it's not about whether or not you can do it. It's skincare and makeup. You can do it. It's about whether or not you're enjoying doing it. If you are, keep going. If you're not, get out. Send your products back to the company. They will buy it back from you at 90% of what you paid, which is crazy. There's no other company in America that does that. That would be like going back to school for a year and then going, I don't think I want to do this after all. Give me 90% of that tuition back, because I don't want to do this. Mary Kay gives it back. No questions asked. Okay, so just look over those 8 under the marketing column and circle the whole phrase of the 3 that impress you the most. Whole phrase of the 3. Yep. That was so funny. I love doing this because everybody has different opinions and different things to speak to different people. So what was the one that stood out the most to you, and what was the reason it did?
Probably for me right now, I would say number 5.
Okay.
Flexibility, because as a teacher, you can't be too flexible. You have to work, be there in the classroom certain hours. So yeah, flexibility sounds nice.
Okay, all right. That was one of mine when I did this, and my schedule was crazy. I was like, I don't even have time to sleep at night. When do you think I'm gonna do Mary Kay? But I learned I could sprinkle it in. I had a lunch hour. I could break away from my office for my lunch hour and go do makeovers. I would meet girls in bathrooms, in fast food restaurants, or hotel lobbies. I never got caught. Hotel lobbies near a bathroom.
Wow.
And just, I'd go to ball games to watch the kids play ball, and I would sit on the bleachers and do makeovers with the mamas waiting for games to start, because the flexibility is so all that. Yeah. So cool. All right, Ruth, what was the one that stood out the most to you?
Probably the brand loyalty.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, what was the reason?
You don't find that too much anymore.
Yeah, you're right. And women are, once they find something they love, women typically don't like to change a whole lot. So once they become loyal, you have a customer for a lifetime. So awesome! I love it. Okay, cool. So I know you circled the money. It's a funny, actually the 3 that you circled are the ones that I circled.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That was really
I
funny.
desperately needed the money. I was at a situation at that point in my life, I was a single mom. It's not where anybody thinks that their life is gonna be, but that's where I was. So I was struggling financially. I needed a good income. I needed the flexibility to work around a corporate job, being an only parent, and everything that we had going on with kids and sports and stuff. And then that buyback guarantee, knowing that if it didn't work out for me, which I really didn't think it was going to, but if it didn't work out, then I could get my money back and it wouldn't hurt me financially. Yeah. And then the ones that you circled were big. They all were big to me, but those were the 3 that got me in here. So cool. All right, so let's go talk money. When it comes to how most people make their money. Typically we know how teachers make their money. We know how nurses and doctors make their money. We know how people at work at Walmart make their money. But most people don't realize how Mary Kay Beauty consultants make theirs. So that's what we're gonna look at. So the first way is by selling your product. You make 50% on everything you sell, and you get paid at the point of purchase. So if you need more money this week because the car just broke down and it's in the shop, go throw a party. One of our girls, Bree, had a party a couple weeks ago, or about a month or so ago, sold $1,200 in one evening. She walked out of there with that money. $600 was the profit, or maybe more than that. That number doesn't, I think it was more than that,
It's more
maybe
than that, yeah.
$1,500. It was crazy. She walked out of there with that money. Half of it was the profit, and half of it was her paid for the products. Okay, and then the other piece to that puzzle is the reorder business, because it's consumable. Every night women are washing their face, it's going down the drain, the next morning they start over. So the cleanser runs out, the mascara dries up, they come back for more because they're loyal to the brand. So you have that ongoing reorder business. The second one is team building. This is where we share with girlfriends and see if they want to run with us. So for the sake of example, Elizabeth, if you were going to do Mary Kay and become a beauty consultant, give me the first name of a girlfriend you would want on your team. Just anybody.
Autumn.
Autumn, that's a pretty name. So what made you choose Autumn?
Because she's super fun and she has a ton of friends.
That's a good one.
There you go.
That's a real good one. Okay.
Super friendly.
Fun and friends, that's a good combination. All right, so what would happen is this. Every time Autumn places an order with the company, you're gonna get a bonus check. It doesn't come out of her paycheck. We're not pyramid or multi-level. It comes directly from the company. It's their way of saying, thank you, Elizabeth, for bringing Autumn into business. She's out here selling products to girls you may not reach, and we want to reward you financially. And it's a lifetime bonus. So if both of you girls stay in Mary Kay for 30 years, every time she orders for 30 years, you're going to get a bonus check. Okay? Now, Autumn can sign up her friend, Sarah, and then every time Sarah places an order with the company, Autumn gets a bonus check. It doesn't come up to Elizabeth, again, because we're not pyramid. Mary Kay is relational. So you're gonna do everything you can to help Autumn succeed, because you know if she's doing good, she's, having fun, making money, and, she's not going anywhere, you get a return every time she orders, then she's gonna do the same thing for her friend Sarah. Okay? And you may not even know Sarah, so why should you make money on what Sarah's doing when you don't even know her? That's pyramid, and Mary Kay is not pyramid. Okay? So you help your friend, she helps her friend. So that's team building. The next one is the free car program, which comes by team building, which I said we would revisit. When you earn your first company car, you're gonna earn the Chevy Cruze. It's actually the #1 car sold in America right now. Okay? You earn the car you drive for free, plus they pay 75% of your car insurance. So you're not figuring money out of your family budget to make a big car payment or a big insurance payment. They take care of that. However, if for some reason you don't want the car and insurance, you can take a cash compensation. It is $425 a month. Take the cash, do what you want to. Next car you move into is the Ford Fusion or the Chevrolet Equinox plus insurance. And it doesn't matter which one. You get to pick, they don't care, as long as you're happy. Or a cash compensation of $500 a month. And then you move into the little black Mini Cooper or the Chevy Traverse, which does have 3 seats now. It's pretty crazy. Plus the insurance. And then you move to the Cadillac plus insurance or $900 cash a month. Okay. And just to give you an idea, it's a $50,000 car I get to drive for free, and I pay $30 a month for my insurance. It's insane. Okay. All right. So pretend you just qualified for your very first car. You're at the Chevy Cruze level. Are you going to take the car plus the insurance, or are you going to take a cash compensation? Ruth, what you going to do?
I would go for cash.
Okay, cash. What you going to do?
Same
Cash.
cash.
What are you going to do with your money?
Good question.
Yeah.
Probably go on vacation.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
How about you,
Yeah,
Elizabeth?
that would be nice. Vacation, shopping spree.
Okay, sweet. Love it. That's the cool thing about the Cinderella prizes is we have the choice. Yeah. It's funny. The most common answers are more practical. You girls are kind of thinking outside the box. Of course, I know you just retired, so you're like, I'm gonna play. So, but the cool thing is that you have a choice. So if you still need the cash for practical purposes, you have the option to do that. But if you just want to take it and play, and I'm with you, girl, let's go shopping and travel. I want both of them. Then you can do that. Okay, cool. So on your piece of paper under the money column where it says number 3, the free car program, I would say if you were going to take the car, if we had a big party and everybody was had different answers. If you're going to take the car, circle the word car and put a happy face. And if you're going to take the money, put a big dollar sign and put a happy face beside the dollar sign. Money, money, money. Yeah. Okay, cool. So the next one is taxes. When you become a beauty consultant, you have a lot of tax write-offs because you're considered self-employed. Your cell phone becomes a tax write-off. You need it for the business. Your computer, your internet service, tax write-off. You need it for the business. Go to New York to visit family, sell some products while you're there. You can write off your plane ticket and your meals en route. You're on a business trip. Okay, we built this house for tax purposes. I have almost 1,000 square feet up here that's my Mary Kay world. I can write off a percentage of the mortgage, the power bill, the water bill, the gas bill, the toilet paper, because when girls come over, they go to the bathroom. The laundry detergent, I have to wash washcloths. It'll go in with my own towels, but I can write off the detergent because I need to wash my cloths. So when you're self-employed and you have that advantage, it's amazing. And the goal is, you may be making 6 figures, but you're gonna line itemize, get your numbers as low as you can, and then that bottom number is what you pay taxes on. And I love my country, but I don't want to give them all my money because I don't think they spend it very wisely. And I like to go shopping and I like to travel, so I want to spend my own money. So that's the taxes. And then the last one is management. If you get in here and you're like, that's me, I want that, then I'm going to help you get there as quickly as you can. And then overnight you quadruple your income very quickly. Okay? So out of those 5, circle the 3 that impress you the most. And then underneath it, there are 4 little hearts. Check the 2 hearts that most appeal to you about everything that we just talked about. Your first one?
My first one was be the boss, freedom, choices, fast success.
Okay, coming from a retired woman that is over having to answer to somebody else, right? All right, Elizabeth, what was your first one?
Same.
Same? Okay, cool. All right, so give me a couple questions. If you were going to consider being a Mary Kay beauty consultant, what would you want to know in order to make the decision to join and start a business? Did I have an answer?
I don't know. I feel like you answered most of them.
Dang it.
Is that hard to get started? Like I don't think I would be a very good salesperson. Like getting people to come, getting people interested. Was it hard to get that part started?
That's a good question. Typically when someone starts a direct sell business, you start with your friends and family.
Right.
Because you're nervous and you want to start with security and friends and family are secure. So it's really not, because your friends and family love you and they'll come even if they, just to support you. And then because the products are number 1 and there's so much brand loyalty, when they come and try it, they're like, holy cow, this is really a good product. I really want to use this product. And then they start telling their friends. So it's like a snowball going down a hill. It just starts snowballing. Because then, girls talk about everything.
Right.
If they love something, they'll tell all their friends about it. If they hate something, they'll tell all their friends about it. So when they come and love it and start telling their girlfriends, it's just like, at Life Group the other night, one of the girls was telling me about a new boutique up the road because she was there and loved it. So Saturday, what did I do? I went to the new boutique. So as girls try it and they fall in love with it, they'll be like, oh my gosh, well, I want to try it. I want to see what I think about it. So it's really pretty easy. Plus, it's a household name. Everybody knows the name, and it has such a good reputation. It's not like you're saying a name and people are going, huh, what's that?
That's true.
So, yeah.
How are you attracting younger clientele?
Wow, that's a really good question. Because Mary Kay was known for so many years as the old lady product.
Right.
Our colors are right now, we've got new colors being introduced this week that are on the cutting edge. The company had to look at that a few years ago and go, some of these other companies, and I don't want to mention names because of the recording, but some of these other companies are just like kicking our rear ends right now with the younger generation.
Yeah.
So Mary Kay got really really savvy on that, and started doing a lot of research to find out what the younger generation wanted, and then started bringing us those kinds of products so that we can compete with anything out there right now.
Yeah, because there's a lot of European lines that just have their own. You go in a mall in Europe, it's just in Portugal, and I haven't even heard of some of these, but they're household names.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah, absolutely. And like these new color infused eye colors and cheek colors that are being introduced like right now, that is a result of some of that research that we found. The charcoal mask that was brought out 6 months ago because masking was so big with the younger generation. Mary Kay was like, okay, we've got to get better. We've got to bring some of that kind of thing out, some of those kinds of products out into the line. So just number one, recognizing the need, and then number two, just diving in and going after it. And I will tell you, the younger generation right now is breaking company records as consultants.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, that's surprising.
It is absolutely unbelievable. The younger generation that are joining as consultants right now are earning cars and moving into management faster than any other generation in the history of the company of 55 years. Yeah. Part of it is they are excited about the products that we have now that meet their needs, but also too, this generation, they have such incredible confidence that when they come in, they're like, don't tell me I can't do this because I will prove you wrong, and they're like, I don't care, I can talk to anybody. I'm not afraid of these people, and it's just amazing what they're doing.
How about social media wise? Is there a big push?
That absolutely is helping. We're not pushed to do social media, but because we are allowed to do social media, that's actually a big thing as well. We don't post our prices on social media news feeds unless we have a private customer Facebook page, but we can promote our stuff there, and it just makes communication so much easier. So that's a big part of it too. Also, that this generation runs in packs. They don't do anything alone. Our generation, when you dated, it was a girl and a movie. A girl and a boy dinner movie. Nowadays, 30 kids get together. We're gonna meet somewhere, and then we're gonna go, and then we're gonna go. And then like they end up in little couple packs, and then the next day they all get the same group together, and they're in different couple packs, and you're like, okay, what just happened? But they do so much together. So what's happening is one is coming in and going on Target for a car within the first few weeks, and then her friends are going, holy cow, I want to do that. So they're all jumping on the bandwagon with, and all earning their cars in record time and moving into management together. So yeah, it's incredibly cool what's happening. So yeah, okay. Any other questions y'all can think of? Those are really good. Okay, cool. So let me ask you two questions. If you were going to be a Mary Kay Beauty consultant, what would be your two main reasons to do it?
For me, right now, because the money's, thank God, not an issue, it would be because of, friendship, camaraderie, staying connected, and feel good kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be it.
Okay, awesome. How about you,
Yeah,
Leslie?
so probably for fun, for the parties.
Yeah.
And making money at the same time. So,
Okay, little side hustle.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I love it. Okay, cool. And I love that the answers are completely opposite different. And that's the beauty of this, is that different people do it for different reasons because you can meet your own need. Awesome. Okay, any other questions you can think of? Are we good?
For me.
Okay, sweet. All right, so over on the right-hand side of the page, there's a number scale to depict your interest level. Now, I am offering a signing bonus as a sales director. I offer this.
Pretty.
It's a pink ice ring.
Nice.
I do this, thank you. I do this for two reasons. The first reason is simply for making the decision to try. It's like anything. You won't know if you're going to like it unless you try it. So it's just for the decision. Second reason I do this is I'm a businesswoman. It's a marketing tool. People will see it on your hand and go, oh my gosh, Ruth, where'd you get that ring? It's really pretty. Elizabeth, and you go, well, thank you. I just signed up to do Mary Kay. I need to borrow your face. I just want you to try my stuff and give me your opinion about it, because that's really what it is. It's not about being a high pressure pitch. Ugh, I don't like that. It's just invite your friends to try the products and see what they think about it. Okay, so if you do decide, you go home with a pink ice ring. So it's just kind of fun. Also, the company this month only, which won't apply for the video future trainings, but this month only, the company actually has 2 extra products in the starter kit right now. You actually get our charcoal mask, which is on Forbes best-selling list, and you get our Radiance Repeal mask as well. So with that, if you're like, well, what else do I get from $100? It's actually on your placemat. Everything that you see right here comes in your starter kit. So you get, right now it's actually more than $400 because of the other products, but you get right at $400 worth of products. So the Miracle set that you tried today is in your starter kit. The Satin Hands set you tried today is in the starter kit. You get a variety of the CC creams, the eye makeup remover, which our eye makeup remover is actually the #1 eye makeup remover sold in the country. Just to kind of give you a glimpse of it. It doesn't come sparkly. I added the sparkles. But it looks like it has oil in it. It's actually silicone. You shake it to activate it, and the silicone conditions the lashes, which helps keep them from splitting, breaking, and falling out. So you get that, and I wear waterproof, and it takes it off like it's nothing. That comes in your starter kit as well. So if you're like, well, what would I get for my $100? That's what it is. So over on the right-hand side of the page, and there's not a right or wrong answer, but just circle a number of what your interest would be. One would be never in a million years. Elizabeth, I love you, but I'm not gonna sell Mary Kay. I want to be a happy customer.
I think that would be me. I
That's
would be
all
a happy
good.
customer.
That's good. And 10 would be, oh my goodness, go get me your iPad. I need to sign up real quick and order a starter kit. And the 5 is the chicken answer. You cannot pick the chicken. You have to get off the fence and go one way or the other. So you both have circled a number. Fantastic. Thank you so much for doing that. All right. So, and then be thinking, if you have any more questions, just let me know.
For sure.
I'll be happy to answer them.
For sure.
Okay, so now what I want to do is I want you to try our mineral powder. All right, so when you get our mineral powder, and it actually has a locking system in it, so you can close it so you don't get this mess, which I forget to close. But you get product on your brush. And then when you're using a loose powder or a mineral powder, you always want to load your brush. You pull the powder down into the bristles so that when you put it on your face, you don't get a big glob of makeup. Okay, so then you're going to dot your face, forehead, nose, chin, cheek, cheek, and then just blend it around in a circular motion. Okay, so that one is yours. Your brush is ready. So bad about making a mess. It's really Thank you, Elizabeth. I love you. Let's make some friends. Okay, dot, forehead, nose, chin, cheek, cheek. Wow, I really did make a mess with this now. And then I threw them in a bag and took them somewhere for a party, and just, that's what happened.
Oh no.
Yeah. So, the mineral powder is actually oil absorbing, so if
Nice.
you have oily skin, it does help with that. If you have dry skin, it doesn't hurt anything. But it's kind of like putting a Snapchat filter on your face when you use a mineral powder. It softens your look, so you just get a prettier overall look. Alright, so how do y'all like it?
Nice.
Good, good. Alright, girls, y'all look pretty amazing. You're welcome. So tell me, out of all the products that you tried today, except for the brush, not an answer, what was your favorite product? What did you fall in love with?
Oh, what if I had 2?
That's cool.
Because I definitely liked the lips
Okay.
and the satin
Satin hands?
hands. Yes.
Sweet. Okay, awesome. All right, Ruth, how about you?
Eye cream and foundation probably.
Okay,
Yeah,
nice.
Foundation is nice too.
Good deal. Okay, so I want both of you to look in the mirror straight on at your face. Look at the difference in the 2 sides of your face. Do you see how tighter the right cheek is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Painfully obvious.
Is
That's
that
funny.
not
Yeah.
crazy?
That really is.
That's microderm.
Wow.
Whoa.
That is crazy.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so look at each other's faces.
You
If
look
you had,
lovely.
If you had to use words to describe each other's skin right now, what would you say?
Smooth. I think your cheeks are really smooth.
Thank you.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, it's really obvious, so.
Isn't it crazy?
That's weird. Yeah. That was creepy.
Yeah.
Kind of Halloween-ish.
Well, you know, it is the season. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. To me, you both look airbrushed, but you both look very natural. I know you both have on makeup, but you don't look like you're wearing
Yeah, but
makeup.
the right to the left, I mean.
Oh yeah, the right side of your face
Yeah, that's
is
very strange. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need some help. I gotta start doing this.
Yeah.
Have time now.
There you
I have
go.
no excuse.
There you go. Now remember, that's your supplement product. Use the Miracle Set on a regular basis, morning and night, but the Microderma is that supplement product to do that heavy duty deep cleaning, tightening, lifting, and all that kind of
I
stuff.
need that.
Yeah.
Today.
We can make that happen.
Okay.
All right, cool. Okay, so if you're thinking, love you, Elizabeth, but I'm not going to join your family. I'm not going to be a consultant, but I really want some more information about the products. Flip your placemat over. Let me show you what we have. Now, these are some specials that you get as a result of being here today. So just to give you an idea of what this looks like, the set in the top left-hand corner, it's this is everything that you tried today except for the satin hands and the satin lips. Okay, but that's everything else. The regular price on that is $338. You get it on sale for $282. Plus, you get a roll-up bag, which is this, to keep everything in. All right, so it has the handle, so you can hang it beside the vanity, so, you know, it's out of the way. Every pocket comes off. These are dishwasher safe, so if you have an explosion, put it in the top rack of the dishwasher. And then when you're through, just roll it up, hit your Velcro, and you're good to go. I work out of my bag. I don't like stuff on the vanity. To me, it's just messy. And if I throw it in the drawer, I won't use it. I'll forget about it. So I actually work out of my bag. I just grab it up every morning, throw it across the counter, use my stuff, and then put it back away. So, and then as we're talking through this, of course, we take every kind of payment, check, cash, credit card, layaway, combination of stuff, whatever. But that's the first one. The second one over to the right is the Princess Set. That's your Miracle Set, your foundation, regularly $132 on sale for $112. If you want to add the primer, the brushes, and the mineral powder, it's $52 more. You do get a brush for free. The bottom left corner is the basic set. That's your cleanser, your day cream, which is your protector and moisturizer, and then your foundation with your brush, regularly $92, on sale for $77. And then the far right corner is the greatest Groupon on the planet. It's a starter kit for $100. All right. And if you're thinking, Elizabeth, I just want a mascara. Can I get a mascara and run? Yes, of course. You can get anything you want to, or nothing at all. But this just shows you your options. Okay. So, any questions about this?
So these products, the Microderm, that's something outside of this, outside of these three.
It's actually in the Queen of Everything
Oh, the
set.
Queen of Everything,
Yes,
yes.
ma'am, it is in that set. If you're looking to get on a whole good system, it is in that set. Or if you want to do something else and then add it to it, or just get it into it, absolutely any of that is possible.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to let each consultant get with her guests privately because shopping is a private matter. So we will do that. So for now, again, we're going to turn the video off. Bye, girls. Love y'all. Hope you enjoyed the live training.